SQL, the where clause in SQL. The objectives for this video is to create queries using the where clause and create queries involving null values and use the different operators in retrieving rows from a database. The where clause. The where clause is used to specify a selection criterion. To conditionally select data from a table, a where clause can be added to the select statement. So the syntax will be, so select, we have here, it can be an asterisk, meaning all fields, a field list or expression list, or combinations of these. From and then the name of the table, then after the from clause here, we can add the where condition. So where and then condition here. So that is the syntax of the where clause. So it comes after the from clause. And here are the operators that we can use. We can use the equal symbol for equality, and then this symbol for less than or lesser than, the symbol for greater than, the symbol for less than or equal, so less than or equal or the same as not greater. And this one is symbol for greater than or equal or the same as not lesser. And this symbol is for not equal. We can also use the between, like is null and is not null condition or operators. So example, we have here select last name, first name from persons where province is equal to Pangasinan. So in this case, it will only show records where the province value is equal to Pangasinan. So those records that do not satisfy these condition will not be displayed or will not be included in the result set. So note, SQL or SQL uses single quotes around text values. Most databases also accept double quotes, so single quotes or double quotes. Numeric values should not be enclosed in quotes. Although in MySQL, we could also enclose numeric values in single quotes. But not all SQL or not all databases will accept that. So here's another example for numeric fields. So select asterisk from persons where year is greater than 1995. So note, you must not use single quote on numeric fields. Okay, as I've said a while ago, but there are some databases that accept quotes on numeric fields, that's like MySQL. So in this example here, only the records where the year is higher than 1995, so 1996 up to the present or up above, will be displayed or will be included in the result set. How about for date fields? So here's an example. Select asterisk from persons where birth date is equal to 1983 March 24. In MySQL, the year comes first before month and date. Here's another example. Select, so the same query, but here the month comes first before the day and year. That is in SQL Server. In Microsoft Access, we don't use single quotes for dates, but we use the number symbol. So select asterisk from person where birth date is equal to March 24, 1983. So take note that MySQL uses single quote for date fields and the format of the date is year, month, day. MS SQL Server also uses single quote, but the format for date is month, day, year, while MS Access uses the octothorpe or the number symbol or the hashtag symbol for date fields using month, day, year format. We also have the like condition. The like condition is used to specify a search for a pattern in a column. So percent could be used for wildcards to represent group of characters. Note in Microsoft Access, we use asterisk instead of percent. The underscore could be used to represent a single character. And note, some databases do not support this one, but most databases, I believe, support the underscore. So here's now an example. Select asterisk from persons where first name like O%. So this means that this will be returning record sets that wherein the first name starts with letter O, because it says here like O%. So O will be the first character and the rest could be any character. And then on the second example, we have select asterisk from persons where first name like %A. So this means that the first characters can be any character and the last character should be letter A. So this also means first names that ends with letter A. So the first one are first names that start with letter A. While here, these are first names that end with letter A. And here in the third example, select asterisk from persons where first name like %LA%. So that means that these are first name that contains these letters LA consecutively. Okay? So it can start with any letter, it can end with any letter or any set of letter or group of letters, but it should contain LA. So this means contains. So again, this is starts from, ends with A, and then here contains. This is for contains. Select asterisk from persons where last name like underscore A present. So this means that the first character can be any character, but the second character should be letter A, and the rest can be any group of characters. So summary, the where close is used to filter the record set. So we use single quotes for text constant, and single quote or number is also used for dates depending on the database you are using. The like operator is used for patterns. Let's have some sort of a demo. So I'll be opening my SQL command line client. Oh wait, I haven't started the server yet. So let's first start the database server. That's it. I can now start my command line client. I'm going to use the database. So use sample, that's the name of my database. So show tables for me to view what are the tables here. So I have M and depth. I'm going to describe AMP table. So that's my AMP table. Let's say I would like to display the records of employees with salary higher than 4,000 or 5,000. Select asterisk from AMP. So where salary is higher than, so I'm going to use greater than 5,000. So this means that I'm going to display all the fields or all the columns from M where salary is greater than 5,000. So end with the semicolon and then press enter. So this will not display all of the records, but only the records with, so if you notice the salaries here are all higher than 5,000. Another example, select name, salary, and hire date from M where department number is equal to 1. So this means that I'll be displaying the name, the salary, and hire date of all employees that belongs to department number 1. So these are the employees that belongs to department number 1. Select asterisk from M where name like P%. So what does this mean? It starts with letter P. So I have only one record with name that starts with letter P. And it was not discussed in a slide, but we have the not null and is null operators. I don't know, it will be discussed on another slide, but let us have an example of that. Select asterisk from M, where commission is null. So we're comparing commission is null. So we don't use equal symbol to compare with null, but we use the is operator. So you notice the commission here is all equal to null. Similarly, from M, where commission is not null. So this will display the records wherein the commission is not equivalent to null. So you notice here, we don't have any null value here. So that is the use of the is not null and the is null operator. So that will be it for this video. Thank you very much for viewing this video.